Okay, good morning everyone. This is the first time I'm talking to y'all. Happy Monday. I've been on FaceTime with Liv and Riley for the past hour. So that's why this is just the first, but because Riley's in Japan right now doing study abroad, so she's talking to us about that. But I just made my breakfast. It's eggs with quinoa, spinach, and kale. I'm super excited. And then I put chili powder, chili powder, cumin, red chili flakes, salt and pepper, and garlic powder to season it. And I'm so excited. So I'm gonna eat this, and then I was going to go to the gym, but I think I'm gonna FaceTime with Liv and Riley later, so I might just do it at home workout and then get ready for work and see where the rest of the day takes me. Yo, it's like 11:10. I just finished getting ready for work because I work at 12. I was gonna finish getting ready and then eat lunch, and my manager just texted me asking if I would go in at 1 instead, which is totally fine. Just means I got ready extra early, but at least it means I get to practice now and all will be well, but yay. Okay, so I just finished practicing in my living room because I felt like it instead of my room. But I think I'm gonna make a smoothie and something for lunch, and then see if I'll probably won't have much more time from doing that then until I have to go to work, but that's the plan. Okay, so I am back from work clearly, but let me just give a story time about that. Okay, hold on, I have Modern Family in the background. Pause. Sorry, remote was slow. Okay, so you already knew that I got asked to come in an hour later, and so that we could close because 2 people called out, right? But I was like, oh, that should be fine because a ton of people were scheduled today, so there's still going to be 4 of us in the front and then 1 baker. And the bakers did their own thing, so I was like, okay, it's gonna be fine. I show up to work, there's only 3 of us because another person didn't call out, but she also didn't go. So it's just the 3 of us there. I'm like, okay, so not ideal, but it works. 1 person takes orders, 1 person makes drinks, 1 person makes food, we get the chores done, everything's fine, we close, we leave on time. But then it's only 5 o'clock, and long story short, the baker ended up getting burning her arm with stuff, and she's okay, it's not super bad injury, but just enough so she went home obviously. So we had to call our store manager, and he had to come in, fill an incident report, do all that stuff. But then our other coworker was like, well, if he comes in, I'm just going to leave. He was the other coworker, he was supposed to work till 8. But he's like, well, if the manager's gonna come in, I'm just gonna leave because I don't want to be here, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna get into that whole situation. There's he just didn't want to be there though. So he ended up leaving at 5:30 when the shift manager got there. So that meant that it was just 2 of us doing the whole front of the store and all the closing chores. And then the manager and then the other baker for our store came in, and they finished out the bake, finished making all the donuts and stuff. But it was they had to catch up on that, clean up all the stuff, whatever. So they finished barely on time and were able to help us with dishes. And it was just me and my one other coworker doing everything else, all the clothing tasks, all the cleaning, all the order taking, all the making drinks, everything out there. And luckily we weren't too busy. But we got out probably 30 minutes after we closed. We normally shoot for 10 or 15 minutes after. I've also only closed once before. I normally work up until the hour before close. So that's why they asked me to move an hour back. But that was the work day. It was very exhausting. Very much one of those things of how is literally everything going wrong. And if it wasn't the coworker I was with, I really enjoyed working with them, so it was fine. But others I was I don't want to be here. So that was how work today was. But now I'm home. Abigail gets off work in another hour, and then she's going to bring home some Taco Bell, and we're going to do a puzzle, and and it's gonna be fun, and everything's fine. So, but that was how work was. Oh, and after work I had to go to the house that I'm cat sitting for and do that stuff, so I got home even later. So that was fun. Hi everyone, I'm so sorry that I forgot to update you. But anyways, last night when Abigail got home, we did a puzzle and yapped. And then this morning, it is now Tuesday, we got up, ate some breakfast, and went to the gym, and now I'm going to get ready for work. Then we're going to go grocery shopping before I have to go to work. And that's the plan for the day. only thing, oh gosh. The only thing I have to do is I'm gonna pull back my hair in a ponytail and then braid it, but my brush is in the living room, so I will see y'all later. Okay, hi everyone. It is post-work. I'm just doing some cat sitting right now, but a little update on work today. It wasn't as bad as yesterday. Everyone showed up, but there was still somehow drama. So the short story version of this is pretty much, so I was on for an hour, and then one of the people that called off yesterday came in, and the shift lead asked if he or somebody that's coming in, or supposed to be coming in, could help with the bake, because the baker was going to be late, and the other baker that got her obviously wasn't coming in, and so she asked him to do that, or for the other person to do it, and he had like really rude, obnoxious response for no reason, and we're just like, oh, okay, whatever, and then he came back to talk to shift lead, and kind of like, I guess he wanted to reset the tone, but somehow they ended up arguing, and then he started like yelling at her and called her some things, and just really inappropriate and not okay. So then she had to call the store manager, assistant store manager, who had to call the manager for like all the stores in this area, and he had to call him, and he had to come in, he had to talk to both of them, and it was a whole thing. But that was how the shift started, and it did not feel real. And then two of the people that called out yesterday showed up, but they showed up like over an hour late. So that was the work update today. But at least I'm not as tired as I was yesterday. I also left early today, just since I had to stay late yesterday and everything. So, but I'm about to head home, and then when I get home, I think I'm going to do some cooking, and then I gotta practice violin, and then prepare tomorrow to go back to where my parents are and teach my violin lesson. So that's the plan for right now. Hi Prada, I'm home. All right, there we go. What's up? There it is. Hi, pretty boy. Every day when I get home, doesn't matter from where, he comes running to the door, and he jumps up on my leg, and he says hi, and it is the cutest thing ever, and I love him for that. But anyways, as you can see, just got home from work. I'm gonna change out of my work clothes and then start cooking dinner. That's the first thing I need to do. Okay everyone, so I actually had to feed the beast, aka Prada, first before I could start my dinner, but I need to make beans, rice, and veggies, and beans, rice, veggies, and homemade tortillas, in order to have the dinner that I want to have. And hopefully it's not going to take a while, although obviously it's going to take a decent amount. I'm hoping I can do this fast. So the time is 8:38, pulled my hair up, and I'm going to start making my dinner now. Okay, it's been an hour, actually almost on the dot, and I'm just forming my burritos now. I just want to show off my tortilla. This one's probably my best one. No holes or anything. Homemade. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, I'm gonna form my burritos now. Also, I don't have beans, and I thought I did, and that's upsetting. So now I just have rice and veggies. Okay, here's the final look. I have two. I toasted them so they're crunchy. That one's falling apart, but this one is good.
I really like them. Travels the world doing charity work, rock climbs, White Plains. Yeah, I need to do all that. Got divorced, his whole life opened up. That's living the dream. His dream.
Okay, the cut isn't pretty, but there's the inside. Alright, I'm gonna go eat. Okay, dinner was very good, but now I need to clean up my kitchen. Preferably as quickly as possible because I have a lot to do, and it's just about 10 o'clock. So, taking you guys on this journey with me. First step is putting up my rice and veggie leftovers. It should be easy. I'm just gonna plug it all in here. Oh my lord. To be completely honest, it was good, but not my best meal. I honestly was just really craving some refried beans. And then I think I would have enjoyed it more. It was just a little plain, just the veggies and rice, because even seasoned is like, the texture's boring. But I have dry beans, I just haven't like soaked or cooked them yet. So I think I'll make some refried beans maybe Friday and have that with this, and then I think it'll be really good. But at least I got all my veggies in for the day. For my rice, all healthy things. Especially, oh my god, my throat hurts. To be so real, after work today, it's like everything gonna happen. I low-key was like, I kind of just wanted like get past food, like I didn't want to cook, but then all of a sudden in the middle of me taking care of the cat, I got the urge to make this meal, and I'm glad I did. At least to save me some money. Okay, that's put up, and I just gotta put up the tortillas, which I think I'm going to do so. I'm just gonna roll them up, I guess, and then put them in like a Ziploc. I guess that'll work. I'm not sure how Oh gosh, that's something I haven't figured out. It's a good way to store these tortillas without them like getting hard. So that's the only thing to figure out next, but I don't need to. I'll try this and then see how it goes. Tortillas. I'm going to speed run unloading the dishwasher. Okay, so I just finished practicing. I'm gonna put up my violin, but first I'm going to show you something else I did. I'm not gonna explain how they work because if you don't play the instrument, it doesn't really help. But I made these little tools out of straws that I'm gonna use for my lesson that I teach tomorrow. So feeling very teachery tonight. Okay, post practicing, I was cuddling with Prada because look at how he was sitting. He just put his leg back up. Too silly, but I got really tired, but I need to finish. I need to pack my bag for tomorrow. So good morning, guys. It is Wednesday, and I actually woke up early today, even though I went to bed later than I intended. I woke up early, which was good, because I had to come to the house of the people I'm cat sitting for and make sure that the power was on, because it had been off, but power's back on and all is well. And I'm getting ready to meet with my parents and drive back to where they live and go teach some violin lessons. So I'm really excited about that, but that is the plan for the day. Right now I'm just hanging out with the cat here. Hey guys, I just finished practicing. I'm filming from down here because my phone died, so I had to plug it in. Whoops, my bad. But just finished practicing, and I think I'm going to get ready to head back to my house and get a shower and everything. We're gonna do a friend's birthday dinner, but I want to shower first since I've been on a bus all day. But I practiced for an hour, and that was like the longest focused practice session I have all summer. I've done a couple of practicing a lot but breaking it up and kind of being very one day at a time, but I was actually chugging along, so that was fun. But I'm gonna get ready to go home. Hey everyone, this is Lauren from the present. I just wanted to explain because I didn't get a lot of chances to film, but on Wednesday I went down 4 hours south of where I live. It's where my parents live, and I teach violin lessons there once a week, which it is a lot of travel to do, but there's no one down there that teaches, and that's the area that I really want to teach in when I start teaching professionally, in schools. So that's why I like to travel down, and then I spend time with my family, so 2 wins. But I traveled down on Wednesday. I taught my violin lesson. Obviously, I didn't film. And then me and my parents ate dinner at the restaurant that my sister works at, so that was fun. And then on Thursday, I get up bright and early and I take the bus from there, well, kind of from there, back to where I live, just because it's cheaper, and obviously public transportation is much more efficient than driving one car. So I took the bus back to here. And normally when I take the bus, I get a lot of stuff done. Like I read, I work on my computer, I do all these things. And I was going to show you guys all of that, but I actually didn't feel very good on Thursday. I had just a really bad headache and I was very low energy. So I didn't really start getting work done until like the last hour of my bus ride. So I showed a very little bit of that, but that was about it. But that is what my Wednesdays and Thursdays look like. There just wasn't a lot for me to film. I also, on Thursday, when I got back to my apartment, I did end up going out to dinner with a friend and my roommate for her birthday, which was really fun. We went to Chili's, and then we got ice cream. We went to Petco, did all the things, but I didn't film any of that as well, obviously, because that was for her birthday and we were celebrating. So I just wanted to tell y'all what was up, and then we're going to jump forward to Friday after work is the next thing you're gonna see. So sorry that I was not the best at filming. Leash kitty. This is day one of your fitness journey. For real. Okay, update as I get out my violin to practice. So it is Friday, but this morning I low-key just woke up and immediately went to work because I slept in, but it was so nice. But then I went to work. I worked 10 to 6, and then I went to go cat sit. And then Abigail and I went to a coffee shop and did some work. I ate some food, she had some coffee, and then we came back here, and then we just took Prada on a walk. I didn't get any good videos, but I got a photo, I think. But we took Prada on a walk because he's been getting used to a harness, so that way he can have some outside time, but also low-key just some more options for physical activity for him, because I think he gets kind of bored here and kind of lazy. And he really enjoyed it. Still getting used to it, mostly just getting the harness on and off, but he's calm during all of it, so that was really good. But now we're back and I'm gonna do some practicing, and then we're going to continue with the rest of the night. So feeling very hype, but I'm just gonna do a short practice session, just focus on some technique stuff, I think, and some really specific pieces, like parts of the pieces, just for sake of time efficiency since it's already late at night. But anyways, I'm gonna start practicing now. Okay, so I got part of this automatic cat feeder a couple of days ago to start, just to help get his food on a consistent schedule and to make my life a bit easier. So we're kind of setting that up now, post practicing. Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday and probably the last day of the week for this vlog, but it is 8 in the morning and I just woke up. I'm gonna get ready to go to the gym. Gotta just get ready and then make some breakfast. Prada woke me up really early this morning, so I have to. I still didn't get out of bed till 8 when I was planning on, but.
Monkey Besties. I'm walking back from the gym. Barely. I did a run and now my shin really hurts. My bed. But anyways, walking back to the apartment. Had a very good, I did mostly arms and back. Very good workout. And then I did a 1.5 mile run at a 9:13 pace. So I felt really good about that. Just hit one of my goals. The next goal is 2 miles at like a 9:30 probably, and then go from there. But all good things, all good things. Okay, so this is once again Laren from the future. Well, my present. This video's future though. So I just wanted to wrap up the video here. I did forget to vlog the rest of Saturday. But after I worked out, I took a shower and then I went to work, and I worked from 11 to 7, and then my friend came into town and she was staying at our apartment. So me, her, and my roommate, we were hanging out. We went to Olive Garden and got dinner, and then we were watching this random like show, but it was super fun. I didn't really film a lot because I was doing stuff, and the rest of my day was spent at work. So, but that is the end of this vlog. I hope you enjoyed kind of a glimpse of what my weeks have been like throughout the summer, and I will see you guys for the next one.